Yes.
But obviously, that's not what happened.
You're watching the Eternal Tournament Series.
We are back. We are at the semifinals. That means we only have 4 players left in season 1, week 4 of the ETS. I am Mark, aka Chibikawaii. With me is Gabe, aka Calimdir. We've got an exciting matchup for you. I'm going to pass it over to Gabe. He's going to give a quick recap for the top 4. We're going to talk about the decks, and then we're going to get going. It's good things. Gabe, take it away.
Yeah, so we have Crizalio versus Kamado here. Crizalio beat Kang Breath to get here, and Kamado beat TV Kelly. And then on the other side of the bracket, we have Autrek versus Manu S, who beat Autrek beating Niamster, and Manu S beating Jez, which we saw on stream. So once again, we had we had the Skycrag deck that Crizalio is on, beating Rakano, and the FJS deck that both Manu and Kamado are on, beating a Argenport deck and a Justice Primal Shadow deck, which are both Argenport based decks. And then Autrek beating Charge Rod on his Rakano deck. So that's going to be 2 aggro decks and 2 FJS decks in the top 4 here. And we're going to see the matchup that I think is slightly favored for the aggro deck, whereas I think the other one is favored for FJS. So hopefully we'll see 2 different decks in the finals, but perhaps not. As we move into this game, Skycrag versus FJS, Crizalio versus Kamado. Who do you think is favored, Mark?
I'm going to go with Skycrag. I think they have a little bit. Oh, he doesn't have a ton of burn. Well, he does have the mortars. If Sky can get out and going early enough and can have the removal for the weapons that they're going to need, I think Crizalio's got it. But if we make it a late game, I think Kamado can take it home pretty easily.
Yeah, so this Skycrag deck obviously doesn't have things like Soulfire Drake main board, doesn't have the open baits, so it's a little low to the ground.
Yeah.
But I think against Kamado's deck that has, I mean, Kamado does have Torch and Annihilate, but for the most part, Vanquish is going to miss a lot of the time. Slay is honestly a little slow, as well as Runehammer. So I think Skycrag can definitely get under there. Obviously, a stumble from Skycrag will mean a quick demise, but I think Skycrag is efficient enough and consistent to take down the FJS armory. Also, he has Grenadine drones. Oh man, wow! So he's got a ton of 1-drops. He's running 16 1-drops, not 12. Wow, yeah. So this is a serious aggro deck.
It definitely is. And we're going to see Crizalio playing out the Oniron on turn 1. Kamado going to fire back with an Annihilate on his turn 2, getting rid of that. Then Crizalio just going to go ahead and say, all right, well, let me play 4 1/1s in turn in the way of 2 of these Grenadine drones. Kamado just playing Quarry here. I'm going to be looking at the top 2, going to pick one of those. Not quite sure what. Oh, it looks like a wanted poster. Going to go ahead and play that for. Oh, not play it for free. Wait until they can actually get the value off of it next turn with the Rune Hammer.
I was saying about Vanquish and Runehammer not being as good in this matchup. Slay also not great here. I think you just Runehammer power efficiently, so you can potentially next turn play Slay and Vanquish, but I guess Kamado values the Runehammer more. And I think he wants to hold the power in case he drew a seed after that.
Yeah, definitely agree. And Kamado going to have firing off a Seek power, going to have that fire sigil in play. Kamado sitting at 21. Crizalio still at 25 here. This is shaping up to. Oh, all right. So I was curious to see if the Harshal was going to be let go this turn or not. Looks like Kamado decides to go ahead and fire that off, which really is just a 2-for-1.
So Crizalio being stuck on 2 and only 1 of each influence has really put him far behind because he wasn't able to get this champion down on time, is not able to get these Cinder Yetis out, not able to get value off this Shogun Scepter. So Kamado is just at a point in the game where he's so far ahead that and he hasn't taken very much damage that I don't think Crizalio can really come back now.
and with that 6 power for the Daishos, it's pretty much game over.
Yeah, Runehammer not that great because it usually is just a 1-for-1, but Daisho is almost always a 2-for-1 because Skycracked units are so small.
Yes. Unfortunately, like I really think Rosalio was pretty well positioned if they had hit power at any point in the game.
Yeah, like one banner or seat would have done a lot for this game.
Well, and there's an Icaria, so we're going to see Daisho trade off with the champion. I have to imagine this Icaria is going to be coming down. It is. We're going to see that attack go through. Rosalio going to go down to 12. Kamado sitting at 14 with an Icaria in play and a Warcry at +5/+5 on top of the deck. A Torch and a Daisho in hand, I think, is going to spell game over.
Yeah, I kind of like. Oh, it's just lethal here. Yep.
Ooh, I like Kamado sending the message with the attack on the attack on the Cinder Yeti with the Daisho instead of torching the Yeti and then attacking twice with the Daisho. Just saying, hey.
Oh, that's what I would have done.
Oh, really? Yeah, just the maybe a little bit of disrespect. Little.
No, because Torch is fast. I don't know. Something could happen. You don't know.
Yeah.
Something could happen. You don't know.
Yeah. All right. Well, we're going to get into game 2 pretty quickly because, again, in on the top 8 is the best of 5. The first 2 games are pre-board, and games 3, 4, and 5 are post-board.
Yep. So game 2 should be pretty quick. Get into it pretty quickly. I don't know. I'm a burn player. Torches go face.
Well, if I can get into the match, we're going to see. Here we go. Torches, I guess torches can go. Well, what if there was some weird...
Okay, this is a much better hand from Crizalio here. Although 4 power is a little much.
Yeah, but if he gets another seat off the top... Whew.
No, he doesn't need another seat. He just needs more gas.
Well, yeah. I just want to see the...
Fine.
I want to see the
you
full
can have
4.
a 3-2 champion. It's fine.
3-2 is fine. But I want bigger and better. It's just not going to happen. That, however, is another Oniron, and we're going to see the champion of Fury come down, an attack for 5. Kamado sitting at 20. Crizalio still at 25. We do have one Warcry sitting on top for Crizalio. Kamado just going to play a Seek Power, plays a Sigil. And
I think I wouldn't mind playing the Wanted poster on the champion this turn in case you could vanquish it next turn.
Yeah.
But then Crizalio might play around vanquish or something like that.
Yeah, and I mean, you know it's gonna die no matter what. We do see.
No, you don't.
Either one of those creatures is gonna die eventually because you have the harsh roll in hand. Is kind of what my
but you don't know that you're gonna live that long. So
very true. And by waiting,
either way,
they get to do this all in one turn. You're still going to be taking 6. Kamado going to be dropping down to 8 here, and there are a total of 3 Warcries sitting. Is this 4 Warcries now sitting on top of Crizalio's deck?
Yeah, I've lost count a bit. Kamado could have saved 2 life, but obviously marginal. And also he got more options this way. But this is looking pretty rough now. This Vadius is out. He basically has to kill Vadius with the Rune. And that's going to be basically game over with this.
Potentially, but that also does get Kamado up to 5. So Kamado theoretically could stabilize at 4 with theoretically at 1 because of the torch that's in Crizalio's hand. Ooh.
Right, but
Annihilate's not terrible.
You're facing charge units and mortar and torches, so there's so many cards off the top that kill him from that point.
So it's going to be interesting. Is this torch fired off so that this Warcry doesn't trigger? That's not what we're going to see. Wow. And that is just a big Cinder Yeti. See, if this is the line, I guess maybe hoping to get a weapon, like a Shogun Scepter or something, but just letting them get that. Oh, I don't like that.
Don't like what?
I don't like playing the Cinder Yeti there.
I love playing the Cinder Yeti. While you can warp it. But I mean, regardless, game over.
I guess I guess maybe I'm being biased because I know there's a harsh roll in hand.
Well, the Vadius has Aegis, so harsh roll.
Vadius does have Aegis, but it forces. Yeah, I guess there really is no reason.
Yeah, there's no point. There's no
Yeah. All right.
There's no line there that gets Kamado out of that.
All right, well, congratulations. So now both players have tied it up 1-1. We're going to be moving to game 3. Players are now going to be able to sideboard. Let's take a quick look at the old boardages and see what we might see coming in.
I also think Kamado wasn't dead if he didn't warp in. Yeah. But anyways, moving on. No, I'm a dum-dum all the time.
Oh, wait,
so
I
you're
didn't have
allowed
the
to be a
button on that.
dum-dum
So
sometimes.
I definitely did not have my talking button down. So all chat heard
Oh,
was you
this
saying
me?
that you were a dum-dum. And I'm
Oh.
not even going to say what I was saying.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's fair. That's fine. Yeah, sure. Anyways, he thought. I just want chat to know that he thought that not playing Cinder Yeti was a good idea. Obviously, you've probably discerned that from the conversation. But anyways,
no. I said it was a reasonable idea, and then you,
sure.
through
Anyways,
your massive intellect,
sideboards
proved to me it was actually a very good idea.
Yeah, Sky Crag has some options. Alpine Tracker might be okay, but it kills all your Greninja, so probably less good. Polymorph not so good. Rock Slide not so good. I
Yeah.
think what cards are bad? I think Morning Star is the only card I really want to cut, and Permafrost. And then I bring in Obliterate, Soulfire, Drake, Furnace Mage, and there you go. We're done.
Yeah, that's
easy.
Caleb's choice is interesting.
No.
I guess it only hits
Caleb's
Runehammer.
No, it hits Harsh Roll. It's actually very good.
Yeah.
So
and it hits. So it hits what wanted poster.
Yeah, but you don't care that much about that. You mostly care about
Annihilate,
Harsh
Roll.
And it
also hits Runehammer, which is big.
If you're cutting, if you're cutting 4 Permafrost and you're cutting 2 Morningstar, you're already bringing in the Soulfire Drakes and probably the Furnace Mages.
But our players are underway.
The Caleb's choice? All right.
Yeah.
They figured it out faster than we could.
So Kamado able to answer the Rakano Outlaw from Crizalio with an Annihilate before any of the triggers went off there. Crizalio then just playing a Pyronite and passing the turn. Both these players having definitely a slower start. So definitely favors Kamado in that respect, especially as we see the Slay come down on the Pyronite and both players still sitting at 25, where Kamado has 2 Venkaris in hand, just needs a few more power. Crizalio, on the other hand, doesn't need any more power and is just going to start chucking these Obliterates at Kamado's face. Crizalio having Mortar, Torch, and Obliterate still in hand.
Yeah, so Kamado has a couple good options in his sideboard that he could bring. He probably brought in those Valkyrie Enforcers, lower his curve a little bit, which is a lot.
Yeah, definitely agree as well. Runehammer's going to come down, be able to answer this Vadius. However, Crizalio definitely has the ability to get rid of the Runehammer, so that's all the damage that one's going to be doing.
Yep.
Ooh, Permafrost was left in?
That has got to be a mistake. Wait, this is game 3, right?
This is game 3, right? Yeah.
They got into the game really fast. Maybe they didn't sideboard?
Interesting. No, I think we were just talking for a long time.
I mean, I do talk a lot, so
me too.
Very plausible. But okay, it does hit potential Valkyrie Enforcers that he probably thinks are coming in, and it does hit Throne Warden if you have 2. But that's so marginal.
And I guess Mocto and Maiden. So I don't think those can't be coming in though, right? Like
they might over some worse cards maybe, but I think you just want to have the most streamlined, fastest version of your deck possible.
Ooh, I don't know how I feel about this from Crizalio here, playing the Shogun Scepter.
Well, the Shogun Scepter is an Oni Ronin, right?
Yeah, but like your opponent has, I guess.
I mean, either way, he's just in such a horrible position that I'm not sure that he has good plays at all.
Yeah, I agree with that. Okay, so we're going to see, 4 cards drawn by Kamado. Kamado picking up a crest, going to see a Throne Warden and going to put that immediately back on top. Also sitting with 3 torches in hand and another Slay. Crizalio not going to be able to do much about this.
Nothing's getting through here.
Grizzly does have 10 points of burn in hand, but I just don't think it's going to matter.
No, not unless we see Soulfire Drake into top and somehow doesn't die to just all.
Yeah, these two Icarias. There's a Mortar popping the Aegis, which then means Obliterate is going to be able to answer this.
I think I mean obviously we know
Yeah.
Kamado's hand. I would have liked the Mortar face because obviously he doesn't know what's in Kamado's hand, but he knows it's got 6 cards.
Yeah, I
So
also don't
there's
know
just-
that actually changes anything.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah. Wow, and with that diplomatic seal getting pulled off the top for Crizalio, I
Oh, you're saying
think
Mortar
it's
face
done.
doesn't change anything?
I don't think Mortar, because like even if they
he's
put
just
them
dead.
down to
Yeah.
7, like you can
Yeah.
get them down to 7, but that you have nothing in your deck that's going to enable you to kill them.
You're right. You just die too fast.
Oh, and there's
As,
there's a casual 15-15 Icaria swinging for 20. Kamado going to take that down 2 games to 1. We still have potentially 2 more, but definitely at least 1 more game. And we're going to see
I'd
who
like
can
to
pull
see
it
those
out.
permafrost come out. I mean, it's possible he just left in 1 and we saw the 1 or something
That's
like
true.
that, but
yeah, I don't.
But yeah, I think Crizalio can definitely clean this up. Last 2 games or potentially 1 if he loses.
Yeah, I agree completely. I don't think this is a horrible matchup for Crizalio at all. If anything, I would argue this matchup is probably pretty close to 50-50, maybe 45-55 in one direction or another.
I think it's slightly favored for Skycrag, especially on ladder where Skycrag gets
on ladder,
where Skycrag gets to know that it's being Skycrag all the time, whereas the FJS deck does not know that it's against aggro every game, so that affects the redraws a lot.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I think it's post board. I think it gets a little closer to 50-50, but
yeah,
we're gonna see. So it looks like at least one player is sideboarding right now, which doesn't seem surprising. And Crizalio probably realizing about the permafrost not being that great is my guess. But it looks like our players have entered into a game, so we should be starting very shortly.
Yep, and Kamado with a kind of awkward hand, but it does have Torch and 2 wanted posters, so it can become a lot less awkward very quickly.
Yeah,
I'm not sure if he keeps that. And then Crizalio.
Oh, I love Crizalio's
A little
hand.
Slow. I don't.
Really?
I don't. No, because what are you doing? Playing another 1-drop,
yeah.
I guess.
Which is fine. You're still advancing your board each turn, and then you have a hasty dude coming down on turn 3.
If he draws a Primal Sigil here, I'm in love with the hand.
Yeah, I mean, Primal Sigil just puts it over the top, right?
Oh yeah, I love this play from Kamado. Just ultimate greed, double wanted poster. We're torching that Oni Ronin next turn. I don't care what else you play. That Oni Ronin is dead.
Yeah. However, 2 Pyro Knights going to be coming into play here. We are going to get 1 Warcry from this Oni Ronin before it dies. And then I guess Torch Sabotage is more than likely to play, or maybe
well, he doesn't
Torch
have Shadow
Glory
yet, so we got to see what we draw off these wanted posters.
Yeah. So that's 1 card. That's a Justice Sigil into a Seat of Glory, into an Annihilate, into a Throne Warden. So
no Shadow Influence.
Yep. Wow.
And this one's looking pretty good for Crizalio since he drew double sigils. Sure, he doesn't have the 4-3 champion, but that just means Vanquish isn't live. And he still gets the charging champion. And then he also gets to play Vadius on 3. Vadius on 3 when you already have a board is much better than it was last game where it's just onto an empty board where it's going to get rune hammered with no repercussions.
Yeah. Kamado, though, finding the Shadow Source, now his entire hand open. If he decides to play Sabotage, is going to be able to get that Shogun Scepter, which is a little bit of a blow, but not that big because now Kamado's only option is to annihilate one of the 2 ones.
Yeah, I think Crizalio is still doing fine. Obviously, Harsh Rule coming down next turn is a big deal, but
I think too much damage has kind of gone through now, right?
Yeah, I think we've gotten to the point where we're now Burn and the Vadius extra attack is just too threatening.
Yeah, however, this Harsh Rule is still going to be good. Kamado is going to fall down to 7 here.
Well, actually, Kamado's going to gain 4 off this Throne Warden. So this is actually very, very up in the air. And Crizalio now just playing off top of his deck. And he's not winning with what's on board. So he needs to draw Soulfire Drake, Obliterate, 7th Power, 4 Vadius, something.
That's
Grenadin
a
Drone
Grenadin
is not
drone.
it. It can help later, but it's not very useful right now.
I think it's fine to stall. What?
Okay, so yeah, no, I don't like that play.
I think you just want to go wide at that point because I don't think you have to go too much wider than after the Grenadin drone because you're just trying to get enough damage so that way obliterate. I guess this works too, right?
Yeah,
you're just trying to get enough so obliterate's lethal.
Yeah, but I don't love it.
I don't either.
I think it would have been a much better play if Cruzalio had Pummel in his deck and it was something he could threaten.
Oh wow.
Okay, all right. This has gotten very good.
Yeah, so we're gonna see a torch come down on the champion, and then we're gonna see annihilate, maybe. Okay, no, we're just gonna take 2. We're gonna fall down to 6. No, okay, good.
Okay.
Yep, just going down to 7.
Staying out of obliterate range carefully.
Oh wow!
And now Runehammer puts him back up to 8, and he does have a clock. I mean, it's a little bit slow. I don't think he attacks with the Throne Warden just because of charge units. Okay.
No, so I disagree. You 100% can attack with the Throne Warden.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think you have to be worried about that.
I guess you have already seen 2 champions of Fury.
Yeah, so
slightly less worried.
At most, there's 6 more charge units in the deck. Likely only 4.
Yeah. Sabotage not looking great here.
No, but I mean, your opponent's kind of already played out all their cards. So
all right, Cruzalio is now live to obliterate. Never mind, not anymore.
And there's the Runehammer. Runehammer going to go ahead and take out that Oni Ronin, and another 4 points of damage from this Throne Warden is going to drop Cruzalio down to 13.
Oh, there's card advantage, and also removing the Aegis is actually totally relevant.
Yes. Could theoretically double block. However, I have to imagine these 2 slays are going to come down.
These slays are coming down for sure.
Going to get in 8 points of damage. More than likely, yes, that's what we're going to see. So Cruzalio going to drop down to 5 here.
And we might see this game end next turn.
Yeah, I don't.
And that's a Primal Sigil.
That's
going to be the match.
Yeah. Kamado taking this down 3-1. Congratulations, Kamado and Cruzalio. Congratulations for making top 4. You're doing good stuff.
Yeah, so not that he needed to prove anything, but the world champion proving that he is still relevant. The deck that he made for brought him to the finals and also brought Manu S to top 8 as well. So definitely proving his deck building skills and playing skills are both still very relevant.
Is Kamado able to breathe in a few decks?
And update from the other side of the bracket, Manu S also 3-1 over Autrex. So FJS taking out both of the aggro decks, 3-1. And that's going to be, we're going to have I don't think the full 90 mirror, but close to it.
Pretty close.
In the finals. So first of all, a ton of congratulations to Kamado for building this deck. And then how both of those players in the mirror match. Do we have anything to say before break before the finals?
Only that you've got an adorable voice, Gabe.
That's I take offense.
All right, that's fine. You just take, I should have asked.
You've got a very manly, lovely voice, Mark. I just want you to know that.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. We're all about positivity on this stream. Yeah. Remember that, chat.
I mean, he doesn't have much else going for him, but
I would like to. Well, thank you. I mean, I thrive on my voice. But Chad, if we could get some positive copy pasta, that would be fantastic. Let's really elevate the quality of the stream and our chat community. That would be fantastic.
Please.
So nice. With that, we're going to take a quick break. We're going to be back with the finals. We're going to see some Fire Justice Shadow shenanigans going against Fire Justice Shadow shenanigans. It's going to be great. We'll see you guys then.